Hello, I'm Chris Lopez, formerly known as Creepy Chris to some of you jerks. I just wanted to say a few words about this song and video that are about to play. Joey's life revolved around music, as does mine and many others involved in this project. Musicians from Bangladesh, Portugal, Mexico, England, and obviously here were all involved. Most of it was written recently, but parts have been in the making for a long time. I wrote some of it in some of the most beautiful places I've ever seen, and around these parts during moments of serenity. I've gotten to know Joey far better than I ever did throughout this process. It's been the hardest thing I've ever done in regards to creativity, and I think he'd like it. Of course, any song about Joey is going to have a couple dirty words, so if you have kids or just a giant pansy, maybe you just walk away for a few minutes. But yeah, I don't think any song would do him justice, but we tried, so here it is.
Jesus would do just about anything to please us. No backflips, karate wasn't strong, but could Judy drop a motherfucker all day long? One of the best to play the game, as far as I can tell. It will never be the same, and I'll miss your face like hell. Years of miseducation gave us little preparation for this clusterfuck of emotions. I'll see you and I'll see you, I just don't know it. Let's raise a glass to the glasses we raised, the rivers we rode, the songs that were played. Your widespread love always ran true. Could always count on you, like the shithead sunshine shower here. Gone too soon, and yet you're still right here. Music is life, and I still have some more. But I'm standing here waiting for your encore. To the bottom, I said ain't around. We'll do our best to keep each other safe and sound. Get money and brilliant, funny friends and your girl. Your family's gonna take over the whole damn world. Please help us continue when we feel that we shouldn't. We try to be strong, but some of us couldn't. Save us all to be true, because you're a hero, and that's what heroes do. There are no words, there are no notes, there is no celebration, no degree of inebriation that would do justice. But for now it's just us, mere mortals, and we have to try.
Hello. This message is for the Hinkle family. My name's Chris Myers. I play drums in a band called Humphreys McGee, and I got word that Joey Hinkle just passed away. Um, I just wanted to say from our family to yours, our most sincere condolences. And Joey was a very devoted fan and a great spirit that will be very missed. And just know that his spirit will live on with us, and we will continue to play in his memory. And I just want you to know that I want to give you my most heartfelt condolences, and that and my deepest sympathies and everything. And you know, it's just very hard to lose somebody so young. So I just wanted to let you know that, for what it's worth, that we care a lot about Joey, and we wish your family um, the best comfort that you can get right now, and our prayers are with you. So my most sincere condolences.
Oh, hey. I think I'm practicing, but then I just get lost in something, you know. Oh my gosh. Family and friends of Joey Hinkle. And thank you for including me in your time of remembrance. But sadness is, oh, what can you say? You know, it's sort of the thing that bonds us all. You know, I think having fun and having excitement, all this stuff, that's all wonderful, but nothing connects us like sad things, and especially the you're talking about. We are Joey dying, only being 29 years old, and when they're alive, there's some kind of barrier that stops you from completely embracing them and absorbing them and knowing them and understanding them. Nothing. It's like they jump into you. Once they're not there in front of you, their physical presence. It's like their their real soul, their real energy, or whatever it is. It jumps into the people who love them, and that part of it, I think, is what makes you sad, but it also makes you so appreciative and so much aware of what the power of love and this deep instinctual connection that you have with just your family. It's just an uncanny, bizarre thing. And the idea that you are sad and you want to move on or something, those things are devastating, because you really kind of want to stay. You kind of want to stay just loving them and having a time to love them. You really just want that kind of forever, you know. And the world kind of disappears, you know, everything, all the little nuances about the world and about the little petty things that you thought that mattered. I mean, I feel very fortunate in the things that have happened to me in my life, and it's allowed me to go from being, being sad about why did it happen to me and why did it happen to us, to really being so far beyond that, of like, it happens to everybody, and this is the thing that connects us. It really is. I mean, people would think that happiness connects us, and excitement, it connects us, and all that sorts of things, but it's really this type of stuff that's so, it really brings out the empathy and the connection that really all families have. So thank you for including me in your story. I love that that Joey loved the Flaming Lips, but he loved beer and he loved rivers. I love that he loved rivers. I mean, I wish I was closer to a river here, and I've been fishing a couple of times, but I had a bad experience well, it's a ridiculous experience. I think when what we really do understand as God is really just the mysteries of the universe, and how are we here and why are we here, and I think that's the mystery is kind of what opens up the possibility of it being that God is inside all of us, that whatever that mystery is that we call God, or whatever when people call that, it would have nothing to do with judgment. It would have nothing to do with rules. It would be all about understanding, that deep connection about what the power of love and the power of taking care of each other. So, and I think the more people try to understand it and talk about it, especially in the wake of like what you're going through. I think it would make it more real and more believable, and more people would understand it. So thank you for including me, the family and friends of Joey, and I'm glad I got to be with you. Maybe this is too long. I'm sorry. I didn't look at how long it had gone. So I'm glad you let me talk, and I'm glad you included me, and I'm glad you thought of me, and I'm glad I got to know what was going on with you, and I will continue to think about it. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, all right, bye.
Hey there, gang. It's your old buddy K. Trevor Wilson here. This is for Joey Hinkle, but I guess this is actually for Marcia, Ralph, Ray, Angie, Mitchell, Matt, and anyone else who loved Joey when he was around. So I'll start off by saying I'm very sorry for your loss. It's always sad when you lose someone you care about, and you guys have asked me to say a couple things on life and death, and I think it was Woody Allen who says, "I'm not really afraid of death, I just don't want to be there when it happens." And I've always said about death that I hope I get to go peacefully in my sleep, like my grandfather, and not screaming in a fiery mess like the passengers in his car. So I hope you guys sent your friend off to his next adventure, knowing how much you appreciate him. And I hope you take the time out of your life to reach out to the people you still have with you, to let them know that you still appreciates them. And just remember, no one's ever really gone as long as you keep their memory alive. So Joey will always be with you as long as you tell stories about him, and share the memories that you all have. So I wish you all the best. Once again, very sorry and deeply sorry for your loss, and I hope you all have a safe and healthy 2021. And from me and mine to you and yours, I just want to say all the best. And cheers, buds. Thank you so much for watching.
I know what everybody's put into this, and everybody just has so much love for Joey. Anyone that heard about it just offered whatever they could. I'm blown away by all the actions that people have taken I can't believe someone covered the entire funeral costs. I can't believe that y'all raised so much money to make something like this even possible. I love all of you, and I'll always love my little brother, Joey. Mother effing Joe. Joe. I feel y'all, I feel the pain y'all are feeling. I want to say I feel it more just because I'm his brother, but I feel it. It doesn't, he was such a cool kid. And then somewhere along the line, he became this awesome person all by himself. At least I thought so. Maybe that's just me, but I felt loved from my little brother. Not one time ever did he hit me in the face. We threw it down, don't get me wrong. But he was just a good guy. He didn't judge me. He knew what was going on with me. He knew everything that was happening. He had my back. He didn't judge. He didn't hate. He only loved. Because he knew I had his back just like he has mine. He may not be here with us today, but goddamn, he's here for me. I'll always love him. And I know y'all feel it too. He's still there somewhere. He might be in that next beer you're about to drink. That bird that just flew away. Could be next time you hit the river, you know, you see that weird animal that you don't even know what it is. Could be him. Doesn't matter. If you felt him, then he was there. That's, I don't know, maybe that's philosophical. That's more about, I believe that he's happy somewhere. Chris had it right. I'm blown away with all the things that he's done. I watched his video. It was incredible. It stinks that it takes something like this for all of us to remember how much we love each other. Every single one of y'all out there, so many friendships have been rekindled. People that were thought were lost are here today. There's so many things that have come of this that are not all bad. But we're still gonna love him and we're gonna miss him. He was a cool cat. One of my favorite riding partner. My favorite Fortnite partner. My favorite guy to brag to. My favorite guy to cry to. If I had some real shit going on, then that was the guy I called. Because he was there. He'd listen. And he'd tell me I was wrong. Ray, you're being stupid. Stop doing that. And I listened to him. His heart, he was so hard-headed. I know, but he still listened to me. He took my words. He took my wisdom. He gave me words. He gave me wisdom. It's the best brother I could have ever asked for. I thank all of you for being here today and sharing in this morning and the pain that we all feel. And I just hope that, you know, everything that he's smiling on today. That's all we can hope. Love you guys. And I love you, Joey. I'm gonna miss you, man.